of the same color shade. So it will be directly delete your main area as well. Okay, so you need a separate color background, then only you can just use this object. Okay, I'm just directly clicking with left side of cursor. Okay, so here you can see the background color was completely different with the foreground object. We can just call as a foreground object. So I can directly remove background because it was in the same shade. If your object has a same shade, then this tool is not successful. So you can just directly delete the background from here and then use this object in a separate color. So like you can just take a new color background and use as background. Okay, press enter to get normal. So this is also a way. So I have told you about the lasso tool, about the cutting. I have told you about the marquee tool for the cutting. I have told about the remove background in a one single shot with the help of background eraser tool. If I need to come back to my normal home screen tool, so we have to again click on the move tool. Okay, let me just move you onto the another. So whatever we are doing, like we have done the different layer, one is this, second is this. You can see here in the layer option also, the layer is showing all my work with the different layers. So whatever I have to change in that layer, my click should become here. If it is not, I have to manually click, and it should not be lock. Sometime it will be lock, so you have to just single click and then just unlock the layer. You can just rename the layer also, like here also I'll give it the ABC. So I can keep the names also to my layer. I can hide the layer, I can remove the layer, I can just anything do by here also. This is the delete layer, this is the folder. I'll tell you in the separate session in this section. Okay, so again, now I'm just moving you to the different selective tool. Okay, let me just take as a okay. I'll use this tool on this object selection. So object selection, whatever object I need, I will just click and add. So whatever area you need, you will just only select that with the help of object, and that you can move that particular area one place to another like this. Okay, you can just move to the another screen as well. Okay, so next is the quick selection. Quick selection is basically whatever area you are clicking, you have to expand your area and then select for the extract. So I'm just clicking on my subject for particular selection. Like this, and I can apply the move also. And this is the third magic wand tool. So it will work with the help of shift. It can work individual also, but if you need a multiple selection area, you need to take help of shift as well. I will be normal of my selected area. I'll select the face only. So I'll just zoom it out and get normal to my all smaller point. This is little tricky, but very useful. So here you have to just clear that smaller pixel, like you can see. Again, it is time taking, but yes, with the sum of efforts, you will get a great result for selection. And then cut move tool. You can just properly click if you are not clearing that object selection, properly clean that area, then your object will look like this. So you have to properly clean this all messed selection. You can say this mesh selection. You can see I'm just clicking, and then it will be get normal like here. If I'm doing it properly, so definitely my selection will be okay. Okay, so then you can use the move tool. So these are the basically a selection tool. And again, I'm telling you the crop tool. If you need to crop, just press enter for the final result. If you need to perspective crop like in any shape, perspective, it means properly shaped with the web and then press enter. Okay, so it will be a way of doing a perspective selection tool. So next, I'll tell you about the basic eraser tool, which is useful as eraser. You can see the eraser size can be increased or decreased from here. Okay, so whatever you wanted to remove, you can use it. You need background eraser. It works like the same. You can use the background erasing tool from here. The magic eraser is basically, I told you, the same color object. You can just delete it. The click. and then just move it. Okay. Next is basically a clone stamp or pattern stamp. I was thinking to tell you in a separate session, which is the fill tool, because the color pattern, draw pattern is the same way of doing of fill tool. Okay, so I'll just tell you about in the next session. Thank you so much, guys.